Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Talk. This is the podcast where you learn simple and real English for your daily life.
I am Ben. Thank you for listening today. We are very happy you are here with us.
Today, we have a great topic. We are talking about visiting the barbershop. This is a common place where men go to cut their hair and groom their beards.
Yes, and it is a very important topic because talking to a barber in a different language can be hard.
It is very useful in daily life. You need to know how to explain exactly what you want. Have you ever got a bad haircut because you could not explain it?
I have. We will help you avoid that today. Stay with us until the end for a fun practice challenge.
Do not forget to download the free PDF transcript and practice exercises. Hello, Ben. Your hair looks a little different today.
Yes, it is getting very long. I need to go to the barbershop soon. My hair grows very fast. It is starting to cover my ears right now.
I see that. Your hair is very thick too. Do you go to the barbershop often?
I try to go every 4 weeks, but this time, I waited for 2 months. I was very busy with my office work. Now, my head feels heavy. I really need a fresh haircut.
2 months is a long time to wait. Do you have a favorite barbershop in the city?
Yes, I do. I always go to the exact same place. It is a small shop near my apartment. My regular barber is named David. He is a great guy.
That is very convenient. It is nice to just walk to the barber shop. How long has David been your barber?
He has been my barber for over 3 years. He knows exactly what I like. I do not have to explain my style to him anymore.
That saves a lot of time. It is hard to find a good barber who understands your hair. What do you usually do when you get to the shop?
First, I open the door and say hello to everyone. There are usually 2 or 3 other men waiting. I sit on a comfortable sofa in the waiting area.
Do you have to wait a long time before it is your turn?
Not too long. Usually, I wait for about 10 or 15 minutes. I read a magazine or look at my phone. Sometimes they offer me a cup of coffee or water.
That is very polite. A cup of coffee makes the wait feel much shorter. What happens when David is ready for you?
He calls my name. I walk over and sit in his big barber chair. The chair is very comfortable and soft. Then, he puts a special cloth around my neck and shoulders.
Why does he put a cloth around your neck?
The cloth stops the small pieces of hair from falling onto my clean shirt. It keeps my clothes clean during the whole haircut.
That is very important. No one likes itchy hair on their skin. What do you say to him when he starts?
I usually tell him I want my normal cut. I tell him I want a clean look on the sides. I do not like my hair very short on the top of my head.
Does he use scissors to cut the hair on the sides of your head?
No, he does not use scissors for the sides. For the sides, he uses an electric machine. It makes a buzzing sound. It cuts the hair very close to the skin.
I understand. Electric machines make the haircut very fast and neat. What about the hair on the top of your head?
For the top, he uses small scissors. He cuts just a little bit. He uses a small plastic tool to measure the hair. He is very careful.
Does he talk to you while he cuts your hair?
Yes, David is very friendly. We always talk about football games, the local news, and the weather. It is nice to talk and relax.
How do you know when the haircut is completely finished?
He takes a small mirror and holds it behind my head. I look into the big mirror in front of me. I can see the back of my head.
Do you always like it?
Yes, I always say it looks perfect. Then he uses a soft brush to remove the extra hair from my neck. I stand up, take off the cloth, and pay him.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, get a fresh haircut. It means to get a new and neat style for your hair. Example: I have a big party tonight, so I need to get a fresh haircut.
Second, have a regular barber. It means to always go to the same person to cut your hair. Example: he does not like new shops because he has a regular barber.
Third, have a clean look. It means the hair is cut neatly, usually short on the sides. Example: for his office job, he always wants to have a clean look.
Fourth, use hair clippers. It means to use an electric machine to cut hair very close to the skin. Example: the barber will use hair clippers to cut the back of my head.
Fifth, take a little off the top. It means to cut only a small amount of hair from the top of the head. Example: please leave the sides long and just take a little off the top. That is a great story about your haircut. Now, let us talk about facial hair. Beards are very popular right now.
Yes, many men like to grow a beard these days. I have a short beard right now. I think it makes my face look a little older and more serious.
It looks really good on you, Ben. How do you take care of your beard? Do you wash it and cut it yourself at home?
Thank you, Anna. Yes, I usually do it all myself at home. I have a small mirror in my bathroom. I also bought a small electric machine for my beard.
How often do you need to cut your beard to keep it looking nice?
I trim it every Sunday morning. It is part of my weekend routine. I want to make sure it does not look messy when I go to the office on Monday.
That is a very good routine. Does David the barber ever help you with your beard when you visit his shop?
Sometimes he does. If I have a very special event, like a family wedding or a big holiday party, I ask him to fix my beard. He is a professional.
What does a professional barber do differently for a beard?
He makes the lines on my cheeks and my neck very straight and clean. It is hard for me to see the bottom of my neck when I am at home. David can see everything perfectly.
I see. Barbers have good lighting and big mirrors. Some men have very thick and very long beards. Have you ever grown a very long beard?
No, I have never tried to do that. A long beard makes my face feel too warm. It is very uncomfortable, especially in the hot summer months.
That makes sense. It is like wearing a scarf on your face. Is it also hard to eat food with a long beard?
Yes, exactly. I think it is hard to keep it clean when you eat soup or drink a big cup of coffee. I prefer to keep my beard very short and very neat.
What about other facial hairstyles? Did you ever try just having hair on your upper lip, like a classic look from old movies?
You mean just a mustache? No, I never tried to grow just a mustache. I do not think it looks good on my round face shape.
Why do you think it does not look good?
I feel like it makes my nose look too big. I like having hair on my chin and my cheeks too. It feels much more balanced for my face.
I understand. Every face is different. Some men do not like facial hair at all. They like to have absolutely no hair on their face.
Yes, many traditional jobs require men to have a very clean face. I used to shave my face every single day for my old office job in the city bank.
That sounds like a lot of work. Shaving every day takes a lot of time every morning. You have to wake up very early.
It really does take time. You have to wash your face with warm water. Then you put white cream all over your cheeks and neck. You have to be very careful not to cut your skin.
Do you use a special tool to shave at home? There are many different kinds of tools in the supermarket.
I just use a normal plastic razor from the store. But at the barbershop, David uses a very sharp metal razor. Before he starts, he puts a hot, wet towel on my face.
A hot towel? That sounds very nice. Why does he do that?
The hot towel makes the skin very soft. It opens the pores. It makes the shaving part very smooth and relaxing. It feels like a spa day for men. I almost fall asleep.
That sounds like a wonderful experience. Taking care of yourself is important.
Let us look at some new phrases about facial hair.
I am ready.
First, grow a beard. It means to let the hair on your chin and cheeks get longer. Example, many men like to grow a beard in the winter to stay warm.
Second, trim your beard. It means to cut the hair just a little bit to keep it looking neat and tidy. Example, I need to trim my beard before the big holiday party.
Third, grow a mustache. It means to let the hair grow only above your upper lip. Example, he decided to grow a mustache because it looks classic.
Fourth, shave your face. It means to completely remove the hair from your skin using a sharp tool. Example, he has to shave his face every morning for his office job.
Fifth, use a plastic razor. It means to use a common tool from the supermarket to cut facial hair. Example, it is very easy and fast to use a plastic razor at home.
Okay, Ben. So now you have a fresh haircut and a clean beard from David the barber. What is the next step?
The next step is styling my hair. I always put some special product in my hair before I leave the house for work. It is an important part of my morning.
Why do you need to use a product? Can you just leave your hair natural after you wash it?
If I do not use anything, my hair becomes very dry and messy. It flies around in the wind. A good product helps my hair stay in the right place all day long.
I see. What kind of product do you use? There are so many different kinds in the store. I see spray bottles, soft creams, and thick liquids.
I like to use a special waxy product. It comes in a small, round metal box. It is very thick. It makes my hair look neat and tidy, but it does not make it look shiny.
How do you put it in your hair? Do you use a special brush?
No, I just use my hands. I take a very small amount on my fingers. I rub my hands together to make it warm. Then, I push my hands through my hair from the front to the back.
That sounds very easy to do. Some men use products that make their hair look very wet and very hard. They use a lot of clear liquid.
Yes, I know what you mean. That is usually a strong liquid gel. I completely agree with you. I do not really like that style at all. It looks too sticky to me.
I do not like it when hair feels hard like plastic. If you touch it, it feels very strange. I prefer a natural look for men's hair.
Me too. I want my hair to look soft and normal. I want to be able to touch my head without getting sticky hands. That is why I choose a dry wax.
Do you use a brush or a plastic tool to style it after you put the wax in with your hands?
Yes, I use a small plastic comb. After I put the wax in, I stand in front of the bathroom mirror. I part my hair on the left side.
What do you do after you part it on the left?
I comb the top part of my hair over to the right side. It is a very simple and classic style. My grandfather used to wear his hair the exact same way.
That is a very nice tradition. How long does it take you to do this in the morning?
It is very fast. It takes me only 1 or 2 minutes. I do not like to spend a long time in the bathroom.
Does the wind mess up your hair when you go outside? You have to walk to the train station every morning.
Not usually. The waxy product I use is very strong. It holds the hair together very well. It keeps my hair in place even if it is a little windy outside. I do not worry about it.
Does your barber, David, sell these hair products in his shop, or do you always buy them at the big supermarket?
He has a whole shelf of different hair things in his barbershop. Sometimes I buy my wax directly from him. He has very good brands.
Is it more expensive to buy it from the barber instead of the supermarket?
Yes, it is a little more expensive. But David is the expert. He always knows which box is the best for my specific hair type. He gives great advice.
That is very convenient. It is good to listen to a professional. Hair care is very important for looking your best every day.
Time for our last set of vocabulary phrases.
Let us start.
First, use a hair product. It means to put a cream, wax, or gel in your hair to style it. Example, he always uses a hair product before he goes to the office.
Second, look neat and tidy. It means to look clean, organized, and not messy. Example, I use this wax because it makes my hair look neat and tidy.
Third, prefer a natural look. It means you do not want your hair to look wet or hard like plastic. Example, he does not like gel because he prefers a natural look.
Fourth, part your hair. It means to divide your hair into different sides using a comb. Example, my grandfather taught me how to part my hair on the left side.
Fifth, keep your hair in place. It means to hold the hair exactly where you want it all day. Example, this strong wax keeps my hair in place even in the wind.
Now it is your turn.
Let us practice what you learned today. Practice is the most important part of learning English.
We have 3 simple steps for you to do right now. First is listening. Go back and listen to the episode again. Try to find 3 to 5 useful phrases from today's episode. Listen to how we pronounce them.
Second is speaking. Stand in front of a mirror. Say 3 short sentences aloud using the phrases you found. You can talk about your last visit to the salon or barbershop. Speak slowly and clearly.
Third is writing. Take a piece of paper or open the comments section below. Write a short paragraph or story related to the topic. You can tell us about your regular barber or your morning hair routine.
Doing these 3 steps will help you remember the new vocabulary. Remember, small practice every day helps you improve.
That is right. Just one step at a time makes a big difference in your English journey. Let us review what we learned today. First, we talked about choosing a haircut and explaining your style to the barber.
Next, we discussed grooming the beard, trimming at home, and getting a hot towel shave.
Finally, we explored how to use hair products to get a natural look before going to work.
Remember, English learning is about practice and patience. Do not be afraid to speak English the next time you visit a barbershop.
What is your favorite hairstyle for yourself? Tell us in the comments.
Thanks for listening to Everyday English Talk.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned something useful for your daily life.
Do not forget to download the free PDF transcript and vocabulary exercises from the link below.
Tell us in the comments, what do you usually do when you want a new haircut?
We read all your comments and we love hearing your stories.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.